Good day, fellas. Inhale them. Oh man. All right, so this video is hard pause to do because there's this long conversation, debate, nonetheless, that the Vindicate and I have been having. Okay, that Kyrie and I have been having about where the Vindicate is strength wise. Okay, so I kind of got the answer because as Xavier, the Vindicate and I are like really close. Like that's my guy, right? So I'm talking to the DM, and I'm like, well, I'm thinking to myself, like the DM has been saying the whole time, like you guys know the answer to this. Like y'all could, if y'all sit down and think about it, like y'all ask the right questions, y'all can find the answers. And so recently, a couple days ago, I've been sitting on this for a couple days now, and I haven't like put it out there. Cause it's just like let him stay. Like ignorance is bliss, and that's my guy. Like I want him to be blissful. So, but yeah, like I gave him his days, and now it's time to just inform him on how I want to say incredulous. But since I really don't know what that word means, and even if that is the right term that I'm trying to use, I am not going to say that. However, he's wrong. So I asked the DM this important question. I said, DM, as Xavier, I said, where do I feel like Vindicate, like where he is to me? I mean, because that's my guy. I'm around him. I've been around him, even in shifts and shit. Like, I would know this, and mainly I would know this because of who I am. Like, I compare myself to different people because I'm always trying to train and be better and be stronger. So I naturally have a inquisitive nature to people, period, in their power levels and how they are, because I'm always trying to get better. So I said, damn, how strong do Xavier feels Vindicate is? And the DM says, that's funny you asked that, player, because you feel as though that the Vindicate is around the speed that you are when you don't have a shell, when you don't have your shell on. I mean, not the speed, the strength, around the strength that you are. He's like, y'all strength seem like it's comparable. Like, it's kind of equal. Like you wouldn't say that you're stronger than him, but you don't feel like he's really stronger than you. He didn't say all that, but I'm just like, that's just me going into detail. But he said, like, you feel like y'all around the same area. So I'm like, interesting. So I'm like with everything, like, yeah, even though like, so the DM is and the DM basically, and what I think he's saying, the DM's a nice guy. He's pretty much saying like, the difference with Vindicate is when he's fighting, everything he does is kind of in sync. Like, like he fights. I guess the way he fights and uses his strength and speed, it's kind of almost like a beautiful symphony. How in tune he is with all of his strength and speed and everything like that. However, it's comparable to me, like without my shell. So that being said, I'm going to continue to lean on the understanding and basis that the Vindicate is not as strong as a fucking Super Saiyan. That means that He's not even like at that time like we're not even like max Saiyans. So I want to hear what he has to say to that, even though there's really nothing to say to that. Like there's nothing you can say. I know, I get it. I answered the question. I am now the information guy. I know. I have the information. If you want to challenge me for the information, you tell me how many times you can lift. You have that information. I can tell you, you probably could lift around, let's say, 40 tons, somewhere around there. All right, Vindicate, it's okay. You just don't know. I don't understand why you don't know. Why you? I mean, well, because you don't. You're not really around Super Saiyans, so you don't understand their power level and how all that shit works. And what I was taking the dean was saying that like the way you use your like when you fight, the way you use speed and the way you use speed and strength and all how it's all like blended together, it's all like one. It's like beautiful and blah. That just lets me know that you probably will beat my ass if we just like, hey, let's fight no powers, and I'm okay with that. But nonetheless, you're not beating a Super Saiyan. All right.